Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Ayudita Anggraini from 20dB. And today I want to analyze finite verb, non-finite verb, gerunds, and participles from song lyrics. Before I analyze the song lyric, I want to tell you about finite verb, non-finite verb. If the sense of the sentence changes and the form of the verb also change, such a verb is a finite verb because it is bound by the tense of the sentence. And the next is non-finite verb. Non-finite verbs are not bound by subject-verb agreement. Non-finite verbs are an extension of a sentence and sometimes can be left out. Depending on the situation or context, the sentence will still make sense. There are three kinds of non-finites. There are infinite, participle, and gerunds because they are not bound by tense, number, or person. The difference is the infinitive consists of the word to plus verb. It simply names an action. The infinitive can be used as a complement of a verb or as the subject of the sentence. And the next is participle. Participle is a verb that does the work of both a verb and an adjective. Thus, it is a verbal adjective. Participle has three forms. There are present participle, past participle, and perfect participle. And the last is gerunds. Gerund is like a present participle. A gerund also ends in ing, but a gerund acts as a verb and a noun. So it's called a verbal noun. While the participle is a verbal adjective, the gerund is the verbal noun. The first is James Arthur, that song Say You Won't Let Go. The first lyric is I met you in the dark, you lit me up. In this sentence, there is finite verb that met, lit, and up. And the next sentence is you made me feel as though I was enough. In this sentence, there is finite verb and non-finite verb. There is map as finite, feel as non-finite, and was is finite. And the next sentence is we danced the night away, we drank too much. In this sentence, there is finite verb that dance and drank. And the next sentence is we danced the night away, we drank too much. Oh, sorry, I held your hair back when. In this sentence, there is finite verb that held. And the next sentence is you were throwing up. In this sentence, there is finite verb that were throwing up. And next is I knew I love you then. There is finite verb that knew and love. And the next sentence is but you'd never know. In this sentence, there is did and know as finite verb. And the next sentence is because I played cool when I was scared of letting go. In this sentence, there is finite verb and gerunds. There are played as finite and letting go as gerunds. And the next sentence is I know I needed you. In this sentence, there is finite verb that know and needed. And the next sentence is but I never showed. In this sentence, there is finite verb that showed. And the next sentence is but I want to stay with you until we are gray and gold. And in this sentence, there is non-finite verb and finite verb. The non-finite verb is stay and the finite verb is are. And the next sentence is just say you won't let go. In this sentence, there is finite verb that say won't, and let. And the last sentence is same. Just say you won't let go has finite verb. There is say, won't, and let. The next song is When Will My Life Begin by Tangled. There is some lyrics that the first is 7 a.m. the usual morning line up, start on the chores and swipe till the floor's all clean. In this sentence there is finite verb that start, swipe. And the next sentence is polish and wax, do laundry and mop and shine up. In this sentence there is finite verb that polish, wax, do, mop, and shine. On the next sentence is, and so I will read a book. In the sentence, there is finite verb that will and read. On the next sentence is, I will add a new painting to my gallery. In the sentence, there is finite verb that I will add. On the next sentence is, I will play guitar and knit. In the sentence, there is finite verb that I will play and knit. On the next sentence is and cook and basically. In the sentence, there is finite verb that cook. And the next sentence is just wonder when will my life begin. In the sentence, there is finite verb that wonder, will, and begin. On the next sentence is and I will reread the books. In the sentence, there is finite verb that will and reread. Another sentence is if I have time to spare. In the sentence, there is finite verb and non-finite verb. The finite verb is have and the non-finite verb is to spare. On the next sentence is I will paint the walls some more. In the sentence, there is finite verb that I will paint, will and paint. On the next sentence is I'm sure there's room somewhere. In the sentence, there is finite verb that is. On the next sentence is and then I will brush and brush. That has finite verb that will, brush, and brush. And the next sentence is and brush my hair. That finite verb is brush. And the next sentence is stuck in the same place I've always been. In this sentence, there is past participle that stuck and the finite verb is have and been. And the next sentence is and I will keep wondering and wondering. There is finite verb and non-finite verb. The finite verb is will and keep, and the non-finite verb as yearns is wondering. And the next sentence is and wondering and wondering. And in this sentence there is non-finite verb to has yearn, that wondering. And the last sentence is when will my life begin is the finite verb that will and begin. On the next song is I'm With You by Avril Lavigne. On the first sentence is I'm standing on a bridge. In the sentence, there is finite verb that I'm standing. On the next sentence is I'm waiting in the dark. In the sentence, there is finite verb that I'm waiting. On the next sentence is I thought that you'd be here by now. There is finite verb that thought and you'd be. On the next sentence is there's nothing but the rain. In the sentence, there is there's has finite verb. On the next sentence is I'm listening but there's no sound. In the sentence, there is finite verb that I'm listening. On the next sentence is isn't anyone trying to find me? In the sentence, there is finite verb and non-finite verb. There is isn't, is not, and trying as finite verb, and to find is non-finite verb. And the next sentence is, won't everybody come to take me home? In this sentence, there is finite verb that won't. And the next sentence is, trying to figure out this life. There is non-finite verb that trying to figure out. The trying is the present participle. And the next sentence is, won't you take me by the hand? There is finite verb that won't and take. And the next sentence is, take me somewhere new. There is finite verb that take. And the next sentence is, I don't know who you are. There is finite verb that don't and know. And the next is, but I'm with you. There is finite verb that I'm. And the last sentence is, I'm with you. There is finite verb that I'm. And the last song is All of Me by John Legend. There is, how many times do I have to tell you? There is finite verb and non-finite verb. There are do and have as finite and to tell has non-finite. And the next is, even when you are crying, you are beautiful too. There is are crying, are and crying. There is the finite verb. And the next is, the world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. In the sentence, there is finite verb that is beating and I'm. And the next sentence is, you are my downfall, you are my muse. The finite verb that are. And the next sentence is, I can't stop singing. It's ringing in my head for you. There is finite verb and non-finite verb. Singing is non-finite verb as gerunds, and ringing is the finite verb. And the next sentence is, but I'm breathing fine. There is finite verb that I'm and breathing. And the last sentence is, you are crazy and I'm out of my mind. There is finite verb that are and I'm. I think that's enough. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry if there is something wrong in my pronunciation. Once again, thank you and have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.